Hello and welcome. In this video, we are going to take a look at some program flow control in the C programming language. We're going to talk more about how we're going to handle this in the context of our fundamentals demo. You can think of this as a little mini series, if you would, that focuses on some of the basics of program flow control or flow control. And for this series, we are going to focus on the if statement. Now, the if statement is essentially a way to conditionally control the behavior of your code. What that's a fancy way of saying is that basically it allows for you to write the code in such a way that it can run 0 or 1 times. You want to sort of think of it as like a question, if you are hungry, then you go eat, would be an example of something like that you would do naturally. Well, the same thing can be done using our C programming language. Now, this video is not going to have any code examples in it. Rather, I want to talk a little bit about the structure and how we're going to do this little mini series. And it assumes a couple of things. That first of all, you've got a working project. We're going to assume that this is going to be part of the fundamentals demo, although there is no reason that you can't put it in another sample project. And the other thing it's going to assume is that you've got access to some of these links and the snips files that I will provide. And I'm just going to show you briefly what we're going to do here. We're going to leverage some of these Wikibooks content, some of the Wikibooks article regarding the program flow control. And specifically what we're going to do is we're going to look at the if-else statement. And again, I'm going to do multiple examples throughout this little mini series. The other thing that I want you to go ahead and take a look at is the idea of these truth tables. And again, we're going to cover these in depth in many, many, many more examples as we go throughout the fundamentals demo series. But the idea here is that you sort of want to understand particularly the and, the or, and the not behavior or the functions that can be applied to our Boolean algebra or Boolean logic. So real quick, again, this is just meant to be kind of an overview. You can see that I've got multiple snips files already. And just to be clear, whether you are using the older version of the fundamentals demo or a newer one where we've already talked about some of the switches, does not really matter. If you have already had some experience dealing with if statements, then you probably just want to browse through some of these examples and maybe not complete all of them. And lastly, I won't be spending a ton of time troubleshooting or running these from the command line, just in an attempt to keep these videos shorter and more to the point of the flow control. So as always, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, don't hesitate to reach out to me. And thank you for watching.